everybody, J.K. Calloway here, jumping back into our patron-exclusive reactions to The Leftovers. Season 3, Episode 3, it's called Crazy Whitefella Thinking. Basically what the show could be called that. It could be not The Leftovers, but Crazy Whitefella Thinking. Last we left off, it seems like Nora and Kevin are gonna go to Australia, which is interesting. Nora just went to St. Louis and met with the other half of Perfect Strangers, and found maybe there's a way to visit her departed ones, her family who left on October 14th. She's extremely skeptical, obviously, but intrigued, and yeah, apparently she's gonna go for it. The location's in Australia. She got the call, so she's gonna try it out. And Kevin's gonna join her because he loves her. Not really, because his dad's there, and his dad's doing something, and he's gonna go find out what. So they both have reasons to go. They're together as a couple. Good day, mate, and such. So yeah, we're getting close. This final season's only 8 episodes, so this is almost the halfway point. I'm excited to see how they wrap it up. I'm excited to see what they had planned, because like I said in previous episodes, apparently this show knew its plan, knew how it was going to end from the off. So I'm very excited. Words. Let's just get into it. Jesus, look how cut he is for an old man. She like just fucking. Are you trying to get caught? Shit, yeah, you are.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Preventing the apocalypse. What are you doing? You know the best-selling book of all time?
The Bible.
Ozark is the Bible. And that there is the goddamn sequel.
So who's Christopher Sunday? Is that Wayne? Because it's not like Wayne's Australian, is he? He had an accent. I don't think it was Australian though. I thought it was more English.
Are you Christopher Sunday? Chris, it's a real honor to meet you. I am Kevin, totem of the Bushnake. On the 7th year anniversary of the sudden departure, I believe the rains will come. I have to sing to make it stop.
My song is Bring the Rain, not stopping. You see the problem?
Yeah, your swamp cooler's leaking like a motherfucker. Hey! Hey! Wait!
Back up. Back the fuck off.
Oh, shit!
Get down.
If I go down, I don't think I'm getting up. So, I need to eat you.
You better not miss.
Oh! Ow! Oh!
Yeah, you're done. Maybe. Catheter? That's not as fun.
Doctor! Oh! Oh,
Oh, God.
anybody here?
That's worse than the stoning scene. They're building an ark.
We're building a boat.
Uh-huh.
For the flood.
Yeah, okay, so he didn't know him.
What are you ladies up to? Come on.
What the fuck?
He gave me confirmation that my family now sat by his side. And I received a phone call. Remains had been found on my property. The remains of 5 children. They had no way of knowing if I was ever coming home, or if I had simply vanished like their father had. So they set out on foot across the flats. I never even considered searching for them. There's a police chief named Kevin. What are the chances of that? It had to be him.
The real Kevin's on the way.
It's just a stupid, silly story.
You just got the wrong Kevin.
Oh, wow. Does he mean himself? Does he mean his son? You know, like... Oh, that's amazing. That was an incredible episode. And I'm not too familiar with the actor. I know he was in, I think, Needful Things, and I only know that because he was in a show called Castle Rock, which we've done on the channel, which I loved. I absolutely loved. It's before we even had Patreon or anything. And he played Pangborn in both. The movie, the Needful Things, I think, and Castle Rock, and he was good in that. He's incredible in this. He's unbelievable in this. Every time he's been on screen, he's been insane. Like, not like the character, just like the acting. You believe everything he says. It's good. So, he might have just found what he was looking for this whole time. You know, there's a little group outside the house that are building an ark. You know? Like, who else has the idea that 7 years after there would be a flood? Who would get that idea to the point of taking it so seriously that you need to build an ark? You know, apparently with 8 days to go. It looks like they've got the base pretty good, but, you know, we'll see how far they get. And he happens to find the people that are doing that in the world. I'm assuming they're the only ones. There could be a rash of arcs all over the place. Who knows? Okay, so I think they set the stage. You know, somehow he's gonna get a hold of Kevin and let him know where he is. I'm guessing. There's no way they could find a way for them to run into each other in the goddamn outback. I mean, it could happen, but probably not. Also, what's he gonna do about the song line? He had one to go, and the person who knew the song, the only person who knew it, he accidentally killed. Just fucked up. So now what? I mean, we don't know what the song line is at this point, or you know what it meant to the Aboriginals. But he's one short. You know, would that have prevented the flood if he got them all? At least as far as he knows, or as far as he thinks? Or is there something else that has to happen? I don't know. It's getting more and more religious, which is fine. I mean, There's a reason the Bible is so popular. The stories are pretty good. So, you know, you can certainly take bits and pieces and make great stories out of them. And it seems like that's what Leftovers has been doing, and I have no problem with that. Stories are stories, man. They're just good. They're either good or bad. There's a reason there's not a religion around 50 Shades of Grey yet. Just saying. Well, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this particular episode. And, you know, there's only 5 left, which makes me sad as shit. Thank you to Hippopotamus. I'll be saying thank you a lot as we wrap it, as we wind down to the end of the show, because he's the one who suggested it. He was our first patron ever, and he suggested the Leftovers, and I have not been disappointed at all. It's been brilliant. So I think Saturdays are going to be Patreon reserved, $5 backer exclusives, blah blah blah. But I think we're going to keep it to HBO and Showtime and like the stuff that has boobies and language. You know what I mean? Like the stuff that it's just a little harder to edit. You don't really want to put it on. You know, you can do this. You can say the same for, I suppose, Netflix and Hulu and stuff. Handmaid's Tale, especially for Hulu. But you know, those are easy enough to edit. But yeah, it's been incredible so far. I'm so excited to see how it ends. Scared, but excited. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week.